Find the item you want to do some audio editing on and choose Edit. You can do this from the right-click menu or from the Edit tab in the ribbon toolbar of the Media Wall panel. Or I'm going to use Edit from the Home tab. If you click on the drop-down arrow under Edit, you have two choices: Edit with Preview Waveform or Edit with the full media editing enabled. That's what I'm going to choose to bring up our top of our promo. Now, I'm only interested in editing the audio. So I'm going to go into View and remove the titling information so we can see the waveform larger. I'm going to left-click and hit the spacebar to start playing the audio from that point.
The Wheelie Bin of Fortune.
Now I'm going to highlight the bit of audio that I want by left-clicking and dragging. That's a little bit too much here, so I'm going to grab the black flag at the top and left-click and drag it to the left a little bit to reduce the highlighted area, as I only want the first bit. Once happy with my selection, I'm going to export it. There are various export methods to choose from using the icons which start with an E. I can export as a .wav file, EF as a file, out of Myriad 5 Playout. Export to become another media item, that's EM for media item. And export as a clip to a pad list, EP, export to pad. I'm going to use the EM, export to a media item, to export it to another media item. The media browser is going to come up. I can type in a media ID or scroll up and down on the media wall to find a space. When happy, click on the OK to export it. And we'll look for that in a second. Whilst I'm here, let's export it to the pad using EP as well. It asks for a name for the clip item. Type that in and then click on OK. Let's find another bit to use in my pad list.
Old Haddock, a year's subscription to the radio magazine.
Okay.
How about a holiday to Australia? Keep listening.
Highlight it and export it to the pad. Title it, and that is item 2 in the pad. Now, before we look at the pad and we put our audio together, let's take a while to look at the other options. Each button has a tooltip to hover over, and if you hover over it for a while, it will pop up and tell you what it does. Here, you can change the volume, put on fades, and normalize the audio to a set level too. And there is an undo button, so you can always go back. Let's look at the pad. I'll load up a layout which shows the pad, and you can see the two items, and I'm going to play them both from the same media player.
The Wheelie Bin of Fortune.
A holiday to Australia.
Good. Happy enough with that. I'm going to mix that down to a media ID in the pad. Let's look at that now on the media wall. You can see the pad mixed down as ID 19, and on 18 is that clip that we exported earlier when we had Smooth Edit open. Let's edit media ID 19 as the ending wasn't quite as nice as I want it. So let's add a fade out on the end of it. Highlight the area that you want to fade and then choose fade out.
Australia.
Great. Save that. Let's play it again.
The Wheelie Bin of Fortune.
A holiday to Australia.
Wonderful. Happy enough with that. And we've been able to look at audio editing and how the pad can also help you make much more complex edits easier.